Toxin Ninja. We've got 2 pounds ginger, 2 pounds lemon, 1 pound red apple, a little bit of cayenne and maple syrup. Let's go. So the first thing I'm gonna do is wash all the produce and then peel the lemon and weigh them and see how close I got. We're looking for 2 pounds here. Wow, I'm good. I'm getting really good at this. Okay, so now for the apples, we just cut them into thirds. For the ginger, just break it up by hand. Easy peasy, ginger squeezy. Now we're going to pull out Hummingbird, plug that bad boy in, load in the press chamber, twist on the grinder kit, and last step is just put in the fresh filter press bag, which catches all the pulp, makes cleanup a breeze. All right, so hang the recipe off the front of the juicer, hit the grind button. This grinder works awesome on ginger. Just chews right through it, no problem at all. Do not have to cut the ginger into small pieces or anything. After that's done, we're gonna hit stop, and I always like to just check the press just to make sure everything kind of fell in evenly, and I might, adjust it a little bit if needed, but this one looks pretty good and it smells amazing. Go ahead and hit press, and now we've got about 4 minutes to go around the kitchen and do other stuff. So I'm gonna start cleaning up what I can now so that I don't have to do that after I'm done. It's always the worst when you get done juicing and then you have a huge cleanup project. So I'm gonna clean the cutting board and the bins and the knife and everything else. And now I've got my 12 shot bottles here. These are actually 4-ounce spice jars from Crate and Barrel. The press is done. Pull out the pulp. It's nice and dry as usual. And let's see how much juice we got. We're looking for about 48 ounces. And we got about 50, perfect. Because these jars actually a little more than 4 ounces, so a little over 48 is perfect. I'm gonna pull all the dirty parts off the juicer. So what's nice about good natured juicers is everything that touches the produce and the juice actually just comes right off the machine. So the machine is actually going to be pretty clean. So last step for the juice, mix in a couple tablespoons of cayenne pepper and maple syrup. Just bring the heat down a little bit, because I'm telling you, this thing is so spicy, you will feel your soul leave your body. So I just like to bring the heat down just a little bit, and I'm going to fill up my bottles and store them in this Cambro pan in the fridge, and I'm going to be giving these to my family later. Now just wipe down the machine for any little drops of juice I may have gotten on it. And I'm going to be washing everything by hand. You can use a dishwasher. I just prefer to do it by hand. I just feel like things get cleaner that way. It's just me, it's just a personal preference. But all the parts are nice and big. You don't need any little brushes or little tools to clean anything. I just use a sponge with soap and water. And the grinder comes apart by hand. No metal mesh screen to worry about, or no little hard to clean areas. And even the blade itself is actually super easy to clean, and it's not actually sharp. It just has these little teeth on it, so you don't really have to worry about it. You can just clean it. And that's pretty much it. Then you put everything in the dish rack to air dry, and that's the whole cleaning process. For this recipe and more, to learn more about Hummingbird, head over to goodnature.com. Enjoy.